This school year had been tough for all of us. Although we faced various trials and challenges in our educational system, we managed to become resilient and adopt the new normal base. As this global pandemic continues, each of us perseveres to reach our dreams and ambitions in life, including these tiny yet mighty learners who doesn't want to be left behind. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second virtual kindergarten moving up ceremony with the theme Strengthening Quality Education Amid COVID-19 Pandemic. Processional Kindergarten Completers, Parents, Faculty, and Guests.
Sang-awit ng Pilipinas.
Kayang mag-ibig, ewas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dikit mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng magiting, sa manlulupin, di ka pasisingin, sa nagatak tutok sa simoy at sa langit mong pagaw, ay hinatang tula, kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nag-iibig, ang bituin at araw niya kailan ang may di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang inigaya na pagkay mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
You are my strength when I am weak. You are the treasure that I seek. You are my all in all. Seeking you as a precious jewel, Lord, to give up I'd be a fool. You are my all in all. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy is your name. Jesus, Lamb of God, worthy
bayanihan, iumusa panaghiusa. Sa tinuang may mabiyaan sa pagkinabangan, may kalambuan.
Davao de Oro, mahandi mo na kasita, kita sa magpupusan. Davao de Oro, tumuran sa paglaon. Sa Davao may lumabos meron. Ang kaanya mong mga kaibigan, nalagsaon sa kahitasan. Kabutiran sa lumaki sa limahan, bunga sa kadagayan.
Di oro yung tansaan, may bulawang may paglubang. Yung tamong nagmadagayaon, mga anak mong mahigugmaon.
Ibalik mo sa bayanihan, bukod sa panaghiusa. Sa tinuang may mabiyak at sa pagtikabangan, may kalambuan. Davao de Oro, kanino magkakita, parang ang lahanan. Davao de Oro, mabulawan sa paraiso. Sa nakita sa Davao meron. Ang kaanya mong mga kaibigan, nalagsaon sa kahitasan. Kabutiran sa lumaki sa limahan, bunga sa kadagayan. Davao de Oro, kanino magkakita, parang ang lahanan. Davao de Oro, mabulawan sa paraiso. Sa nakita sa Davao meron. Davao de Oro, Davao de Oro, dagatuyutan, muling lulawan. Davao de Oro, Davao de Oro, dagatuyutan, muling
sa ating mga pinagpipitagang namamahala sa kagawaran ng edukasyon, Ginang Efrenia Tigamuti, CSO 5, Pasagan at tagapamalihala ng mga paaralan. Sa ating school, coordinating principal ng Partis District, Ginang Shirley June Lugario. Punong Guro 3, Ginong Congrasyo Team Bisaya, Punong Guro 3. Ang ating pinapaaralan, mga guro, mga magulang, at lalo na sa ating kapwa makaaral sa kindergarten. Isa magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Tapos na naman ang taon natin pagkikibaka sa unang hakay ng ating pagkatuto. Isang taon ang pag-aaral ng tunay pagsubok at pangalan ng tulong ng pandemong COVID-19. Alam ko na lumahirap sa ating pagkatuto. Ngunit, lahat tayo ay nagpatuloy pa rin na mag-aaral ng mabuti. Sa aking kapwa mag-aaral, hindi na natin makita ang bawat sa harapan at hindi man natin naranasan ang pag-aaral sa pag-aaral ng mga kultura ito sa lulusyon sapagkat hindi kayo sumuko sa pag-aaral, bagkus ay kayo lang magpatuloy ng mabuti. Sa araw na ito, tapos natin lahat ang unang hakbang ng ating pagkakay ng mga bata mag-aaral. Kaya naman, kung gusto po kayo, inaanyayahan na tunghalan ng ating lunikap Sir Rami. Sa ngalan ng kindergarten,
Presentation of candidates for completion. Pangkrasyo TV Saya, School Principal 3.
Madam Euphemia T. Gamutin, CSO Fire, Schools Division Superintendent of Davao de Oro, I have the honor to present to you 37 boys and 36 girls with a total of 73 kindergarten completers for moving up, who have satisfactorily completed the minimum requirements in the basic education curriculum. Republic of the Philippines Department of Education for the school year 2020-2021, and we are now ready for your confirmation.
Acceptance and Confirmation. Euphemia T. Gamutin, CESO 5, Schools Division Superintendent, represented by Shirley Jean V. Sugano, School Principal 3, Coordinating Principal of Moncayo East District.
To our kindergarten class of Olaycon Integrated School, to our 37 little boys and 36 little girls, a total of 73 kindergarten who will now move up to grade 1. Congratulations to our little learners. Congratulations to our teachers. And congratulations to Olaycon Integrated School.
Distribution of awards and certificates. Baran Jalraven Hayat, Barbarona Zane Neil Ray Aralquez, Bainosa Francis Adrian, Benemerito Carl Jasper Hayat, Bitco Jurix Ray Del Campo, Bocanegra Javier Jr. Gugo, Bukil Lance Nathan Olan, Burgos Ethan Ezekiel Idpalina, Campaner Julie Inero, Carulla John Kenneth Cuervo, Kasia Zian Gabriel Mahumas, Silumini Nathan Bolonos, Escayo Jovine Gugo, Garasota Daniel Navarro, Gogo Jasper Kent Baquiano, Gugu Prince Ramel Sardañas, Hitgano Mark Renji Bolonos, Imba Sam Adrian Edhan, Maraot Prince Florence Lumusat, Paclibar Luis Gabriel Pedroso, Paraguya Denzel Villacura, Peñaranda Jiren Ray Molina, Pinaranda Elijah Sean Malina, Ranido Clint Zion Olbinar, Roche John Ray Arapal, Romero Destiny Jr. Tapitan, Rosales Choi Torion, Saligumba Nathaniel Ohendras, Sasarita Prince Ian Idimne, Solar Ian Yower Andalan, Solar Vijan Maitim, Suway Baguio Prudencio III Asma, Sulapas Nico Mejos, Sumugat Mark Neil Cadyal, Valiente Prince Warren Fundador, Agre Bea Aet, Agodira Sofia Eunice Bolaño, Alcazarin Skylar Celestine Dawa, Aralques Honey Jane Navasca, Barte Crisel, Bolaño Kiana Lucille Bastillas, Bungo Angeline Garzuta, Campaner Lona Inero, Campaner Rochelle Luna, Kasia Naismith Galindo, Clamucha Villalur Mahina, Clamucha Alex Cabanos, Dalisay Alaysa Mazo, Tiales Eliza Scarlett Lugnasan, Pilar Elia Campos, Pilar Eliza Campos, Doron Lian Merano, Gasatan Donna May Kasia, Gogo Vena Thea Zamora, Gogo Janela Ventuzo, Jimenez Cara Joyce Maitim, Labrigas Erica Davis, Magarit Rachel May Payo, Magarit Razel Ann Payo, Likin Mary Joy Bacalso, Maitim Christine Sagura, Maitim Gabriel Seblo, Malda Divine Enero, Malda Cherokee Bughaw, Manlanot Ayesha Nicole Piñaranda, Montero Mary Joy Prado, Peñaranda Phoebe Eunice Flores, Tenkian Kendra Merafuentes, Suway Bagyo Leilani Bustamante, Tamunan Hanamay Kaluman, Tamonan Kits Pabilan, Teves Iramay Bundan,
Okay, sarap alalahanin ang ako ay bata pa.
Doon sa kindergarten,
Tunay na kay
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember, and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Intensifying education in this time of pandemic is truly a Herculean challenge. We have been strengthening quality education over the years, but we are now confronted with the new normal where we need to change learning modalities and strategies swiftly. Making them responsive is even more challenging, not to mention exciting. Dear graduates and parents, the school year 2020-2021 will be written in two different ways in our history. One would be a story of resilience. The other would be accounts of discovery and creativity. No matter how we look at each story, we are faced with a puzzling truth of survival and success. Yes, we have survived 1 year of no face-to-face interaction inside the classroom. We survive with learning through the help of modules or online delivery and instructions, or radio and TV-based instructions. I would like to commend every school for preparing comprehensively its learning continuity plan with alternative actions and solutions for those who need interventions. Our more than 1.4 million enrollees in public and private schools from kindergarten to grade 12 have shared their stories of joy and sadness. Some of them are glad to experience staying and learning at home together with their parents or siblings, while others feel sad not seeing their classmates and teachers. Our more than 44,000 teachers have walked extra miles, ensuring no learner will be left behind. I commend their sacrifices, hard work, and a lot of creativities. They innovated and unleashed their potentials in this time of pandemic. We have witnessed how they have become instant videographers, broadcasters, writers, artists, bikers, and many more. We have proven that education can continue anytime and anywhere, even with this pandemic that threatens us. Congratulations to all of you graduates, parents, teachers, and our educational leaders for, by looking at all these challenges as opportunities to learn and grow, you showed how resilient you can be. The department in this time is prouder to see all of you endure the test of time. This pandemic has connected all of us to think of each other's safety and welfare. Let us continue to pray for healing. Let us continue to pray for hope and for better days.
My courtesies to the Provincial Governor of Davao de Oro, Honorable J.B. Tyrone L. Uy, Honorable Vice Governor Maria Carmen Zamora, members of the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, representatives of congressional districts, Honorable Ruel Peter Gonzaga of District 2, Honorable Manuel Zamora of District 1, municipal mayors, barangay officials, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent of the Division of Davao de Oro, Dr. Romel R. Handayan, Chief of the School Governance and Operations Division, Dr. Ruben Riponte, OIC Chief of Curriculum Implementation Division, Dr. Arlene Lim, Education Program Supervisors, District Heads, School Heads of both elementary and secondary schools, public and private, teachers, ALS implementers, parents, graduates, friends, greetings to everyone on this momentous celebration of success. This year's batch of graduates and completers, I believe, is a unique batch of being a group of successful students who victoriously braved the storm brought about by the threats of COVID-19. The country was spared from SARS in 2002 to 2003, from MERS in 2012, but COVID-19 affected all walks of life since early 2020. Our graduates and completers might even have been in crossroads on whether to finish school or wait for the next school year for a lot of different reasons. School year 2020-2021 is a unique year of schooling. For the first time in the history of Philippine education, that the use of different learning modalities have to be massively employed just to make sure that the department continuously delivers education services to its clientele. The Schools Division of Davao de Oro is indeed blessed, for despite the challenges ushered in by the pandemic, its schools and learning centers undoubtedly stood by its mantra of providing quality education services. Sa gitna ng hamong dulot ng pandemya, pinatatag at pinaigting panglalo ng buong sangay ng kagawaran ng edukasyon ng Davao de Oro ang pagbibigay serbisyo sa mga kabataan nito. Hindi matatawaran ng kahit sino ang pagkakabuklod-buklod ng iba't ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan at iba't ibang sektor ng lipunan sa pagtataguyod ng walang puknat na pagdaloy ng serbisyo para sa bawat mag-aaral. Hindi rin nilulubayan ng ating mga kaguruan ang pagsusubaybay sa mga mag-aaral upang masisiguro na ang bawat isa ay nakatatanggap at nakasusumite ng kani-kanilang learning modules at mga kinakailangan upang mabigyan sila ng karapat-dapat na marka. Amidst the challenges brought about by the pandemic, the Department of Education, led by the Honorable Secretary Leonor Martules Briones, manifested resiliency in its own way. With a batch of graduates and completers we have this year, we yield them to the next level of further learning. It is with joy that I congratulate each one of them with their parents, teachers, and school heads who have worked together and blended their efforts into a fabric of success for each of our students. We have been into very difficult situations for varied reasons, but we all experienced God's protection in everything that we went through. This shall also propel us to continue kindling the enthusiasm within us to do better each day, raising the bar of excellence in the way we do things, and hold on to the inspiration that we could still be the best of what we can be. May our graduates and completers genuinely share the vision of government on good governance, that as they go through further learning and eventually to the world of work, may each one of them become responsible contributors to the country's development and actively take part in making the Philippines a nation of economic stability, resiliency, and most of all, a nation that deserves the promises of the Almighty God. It is also with sincere appreciation as we acknowledge the immeasurable and unconditional support of the provincial, municipal, and barangay local government units, as well as the offices of the 2 congressional districts of the province of Davao de Oro. The school year that has just ended wouldn't have been this productive and fruitful without their solicitousness and assistance that effectively scaffolded school and office operations. Indeed, healing as one has been a real-life experience for all of us. To our education key players of the Department of Education, with the Regional Director, Dr. Alan G. Farnaso, on the helm, and as we respectively hold fast to the oars of the vessel we are all in, let us, in unison, row the boat safely ashore each year. Psalm 127 verse 1 says, "Unless the Lord builds the house, these builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. Let us, therefore, continuously seek what pleases the Lord, for unless the Lord blesses, our labor would be in vain." To everyone, my warmest congratulations. Looking forward to another great year ahead of us.
My courtesy to the school's Division Superintendent of Davao de Oro Division, Madam Euphemia T. Gamutin, SESO 5, to our cool but brilliant Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Romel Handayan, to the district and school officials, teachers, local government units, school governing council, and Parents Teachers Association officials, beloved parents, stakeholders, and all involved in the success of all our kindergarten completers, a pleasant day to all of you. My warmest felicitations to all of you, dearest young kids. Your completion rites today is just a manifestation that any adversities and challenges cannot hinder your success. You have just completed one step on your journey towards nourishing yourselves with the skills, the knowledge, and the attitudes needed in entering into the real world. You have just proven, not only to yourselves, but to all of us who are witnessing virtually your success today. This year's end of the school year rites theme is strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, spelled out the continuity of education in spite and despite of health threats. Education officials will not get tired of finding favorable steps and ways that education shall continue with optimum consideration and adhering protocols laid down by the concerned agencies. To all the parents, guardians, teachers, and school officials, your sound, effective, and efficient partnership is obviously observed by the success of our completers. Continue the string attached and strong band, and together let us all reap our great deeds for all our completers. Lastly, the school's division office of Davao de Oro, and the whole officialdom joins you on your great success. Congratulations and mabuhay, completers 2021.
My warmest greetings to all the graduates of Olaycon Integrated School. It is indeed our pleasure to extend our heartfelt gratitude from Moncayo East District. I am so proud to give you this kind of message in a very special way through virtual celebration of your success. Congratulations to all the graduates, to all our grade 6 and grade 10 learners of Olaycon Integrated School, and so with our learners in the kindergarten level for their moving up. Despite the fact of having our condition right now, but you kept on going on and keep on having on and keeping moving on towards success. Thank you so much to all our parents who really work hard for our learners. Thank you for backing them up, for all the support to our learners. Thank you so much, dear parents. Congratulations and thank you for the support of our dear teachers who really work hard also for our learners. Thank you for taking time to get connected with our learners despite of today's pandemic. Congratulations to all the stakeholders of Barangay Olaycon for having this celebration, and most especially to the school principal, Sir Pancracio T. Visaya. Congratulations for having this. To all the graduates, parents, teachers, learners, and to all who are one way or the other brought this kind of celebration in a very special way. Congratulations, God bless, and keep safe.
Recessional guests, faculty, parents, and kindergarten camp leaders.
Thank you.